Hey guys, so we're gonna talk about a bunch of drama while I do my makeup today. I literally was sitting on the couch like about to pass out, and I was like, you know what? I need to get up and do something productive. So I'm gonna do my makeup, talk to you guys, and then I need to clean. So yeah, let's just get into it so I don't have to look like this for much longer. So I have to say that one of the most like disappointing things in the whole freaking world, in my opinion, one, obviously there's a lot, is when you think you know somebody, or you think that they're one way, or that they like you, or you think good things about them, and then all of a sudden you find out a bunch of negative things about them. This is so old. I honestly think that's one of the most disappointing things ever. And lately, or often now, in the past, I guess, few weeks or maybe months, I've been finding out so much crap about so many people that I really liked. Liked being the important word here. Like, I'm honestly kind of shocked, and you might be like, what is she talking about? Like, get to the point. We all know, let's just go ahead and talk about this real fast, the whole Nikocado Avocado Trisha Paytas drama. We all know about it, correct? Well, it's about to get deeper. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I hate hunching down like this. I wish this chair was shorter. But anyway, you don't know what I'm talking about. Basically, when Nikocado Avocado was a small YouTuber. By the way, this is like my favorite cheap foundation. It's Wet n Wild. It's actually really, really good. I'm very impressed. I rotate between this and the Huda Beauty foundation. This one's like much lighter on my skin. The Huda Beauty is very thick, so I don't like to use that every day. Anyway, so Nikocado Avocado, when he was a small YouTuber, Trisha Paytas basically said like, oh my god, I love you, I love your content, I want to do a collab with you. She asked him to do a collab, and he's like, oh my god, like, yes, I want to collab with you, because not only is he a fan, but it's gonna help him, you know, with the business of YouTube. Like, if a huge YouTuber that I didn't even know asked me to do a video with them, if I watched their videos and like was cool with the type of content they made, then I would 100% go do a video with them, because it's gonna help me out, and you know, it'll be a cool experience. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with going to do a video with somebody. And so he's so excited. He's like, okay, well, I can come on Tuesday. And she's like, okay, yeah, like, that's cool. And then all of a sudden she disappears and completely ghosts him. And he shared more receipts than she did. Hers was very, basically, she said that she was afraid of him, and that she feels like he is just a scary predator, and she was worried about like how he was behaving because she turned him down, basically. And that's just so far from the truth. She was not afraid of him. Like, come on, Trisha. Anyway, so that's basically what happened with that. And all Nick wanted was, you know, like an apology, or to just know, like, what did I do? What happened? Like, why are you upset with me? Why did you do this to me? Because not only did she ghost him, but she talked shit about him for a long time and made it seem like he was crazy and was the one doing something wrong, when really all he wanted to know was why she ghosted him. So that's what happened with that. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. This is the best concealer. This is better than Tarte. I have the Tarte concealer right down here. I have the Tarte concealer, and I have this concealer. And this is amazing. It's e.l.f. and it is so thick. And like, if I could buy it in my shade, like for my whole face, I would literally put it on my entire face. It's amazing. So anyway, all he wanted was an apology, and then he would have moved on. But instead, Tristan just was backstabbing and rude, and everyone was kind of like down the middle with like, didn't know how to feel about it, didn't know like what the real truth is, because obviously there's his truth, her truth, and then the actual truth, and that's for everything. And that is it makes it hard to know like what really to believe. And so people were kind of unsure to believe him or to believe Trisha, like who is really telling the most truth. And so at first, you know, I was on Nick's side, but kind of on Trisha's side, because I could understand she was going through things, and I flaked on people too, and it happens. Like, people flake, it sucks, but it happens. My main issue was just her talking crap about him for no reason. Anyway, the plot thickens, guys. Nina Unrated then put out a video about how Trisha did basically the same thing to her, and actually affected the money she was making, her livelihood, just really affected her negatively because of Trisha talking bad about her and lying about her. And it really hurt her, but she never really came out and said anything because, first of all, you're probably scared to come out against a bigger YouTuber. You don't want to ruin your career before it's really getting started. This is the Laura Mercier setting powder. So she came out with a video recently and she talked about her experience and kind of outed Trisha. And after watching her video, I was kind of like, you know what? You can't have two people literally saying the same thing and not be accurate, especially because they had proof. So I thought it would just die down after that, and everyone would let it go. But then I found out that one of the YouTubers that I love this girl so much. I think she's so cool. If I ever have enough subscribers that I could reach out and ask her for a collab, I totally would. She's so just down to earth. Her music is amazing. She has one song called Meditate. I was gonna say Medicate. It's Meditate, and it's amazing. And I'll link it down in the description because it's such a good song. I make my husband listen to it all the time. It's so good. Anyway, she, Simplynessa 15, so Vanessa, I think she just goes by Nessa. I watch her videos and I still don't even know. I just call her Nessa in my mind when I'm thinking about, like, if I was talking to her. That sounds weird, but anyway. So she apparently, which I don't remember this happening because I think this was a few years ago and I've only known about her for about 2.5 years. She, I guess, this was when she was 18 years old when this happened, which is, she's 23, so 4 or 5 years ago. Trisha messaged her and was tweeting her and saying like, oh my god, like, I love you, you're so cute, I want to do a collab with you, please let's do a collab, like, it'd be so fun. And so obviously Nessa said that she was not like just a fan, but obviously wanted to work with Trisha and like was just super excited, like, oh my god, I love this girl, and then also it's gonna help me out and it'll be fun, like, how cool, like, hell yeah, I want to collab with her. And so she wanted to do it right, Vanessa did, so she had her manager corresponding with Trisha a lot, but she was also texting Trisha and stuff too. And I guess the day that it was supposed to happen, she like texted her and was like, hey, like, are we down, like, what's happening, are we not doing it now? And she was like, oh well, your manager, all the DMs will be on the screen, but like, she's like, oh, your manager like never DM'd or said anything or messaged me or emailed or whatever. So I didn't know we were still on. Basically just canceling. And she was canceling way ahead of time where she still could have definitely met her that night, but she decided not to. How messed up is that? She literally canceled on her. And so Vanessa obviously is upset. And she made like a short video talking, never once said Trisha's name. She never said Trisha's name. She was just talking about how she was ghosted on, and Trisha like threatened her and then wanted her to take down the video, and told her like, oh, I see that you're 18 now, like, that's probably why you're behaving this way because you're a child. Just being a bitch. Like, all this girl wanted to do was collab with someone that she's literally a fan of. And you're gonna sit there and just cancel on her like that? Not even cancel. I don't know why I said that. She didn't cancel. She just disappeared, didn't want to do it anymore. And to come at her, oh, and she was like, it's scary how you're behaving. You're scaring me. Like, this is scary behavior. Like, I've flaked on so many people and no one's ever acted this way before. Bitch, I would act that way too. Listen, I made a video on my channel. I made a video on my channel a while ago, a long time ago, back when I probably had like 1,000 subscribers. And it was for Trisha, and basically just told her, you know, I really love you, because I did. I loved her content, and I know I'm a small channel. I don't want your money. I don't want to make any money if we ever collab together. All I wanted to do was like come out there, hang out, do a collab together, eat with you, or not even do a collab, just eat with you, like just something, because how cool would that have been? And I know people will think it's crazy when you ask things, like when small people ask stuff like that, but it just takes that one person who's like, you know what, I will collab with them. Like, I'm friends with a larger YouTuber now, and she told me that she would collab with me. The only issue is that I live here and she lives in California. So it's possible, and all you have to do is ask. All you have to do is ask, because the worst outcome to asking someone something that might be scary to ask is a no. That's the worst thing that they can say is no. I'm not afraid of a no. Tell me no. That's fine. I don't care, and I'm not embarrassed by it either. Because like I said, while you're another small influencer not asking, I'm gonna ask one day and someone's gonna tell me yes. And I know that. I know somebody at some point will. And it might take me getting a lot more subscribers, but I know at some point someone will agree to do a collab with me because it's happened. Anyway, so it's just so messed up. Like, I couldn't imagine had I gotten her attention, had she watched the video. Now, she would have watched the video if it was a negative title. Had I titled it like I hate Trisha Paytas or something, she would have watched it, which blows my mind. This woman is obsessed with negativity. She will literally watch every single video people make about her that is negative. But when anyone makes a positive video about her, she won't watch it unless it's like her birthday. Because I saw she did watch some positive videos on her birthday, or like some other big YouTubers that they said like positive things about her. But as far as like smaller people, she ignores them. She watches the all the hate drama and stuff, but never anything positive. I just can't imagine living a life like that. And I've made so many excuses for her, but if she had done me that way, had she had me I can't forget that. Had she had me flown out, had I flown out to California to do a hate collab with her, and I got there and I'm so excited and I'm ready and I'm paying with money that I don't even have to do this with you, and then you don't even have the decency to tell me never mind. You didn't just let me know before I flew and wasted my money, my hard-earned money that I didn't just take my clothes off for, and you're just gonna cancel on me like that? Hell no. Hell no. I would have went crazy too. I would have went way crazier than Nick or Vanessa did, because they didn't even go crazy. All they wanted to know was what happened. They weren't mean. They weren't malicious. They weren't stalkery. They literally were just like, listen, I don't know what I did. What did I do wrong? Please just tell me what I did wrong. That's it. My ass would have been like, oh, bitch. Like, I would have been, the exposing videos that would have came out about me had it been me. I would just really like never understand people who show up late to things, or just like have no respect for other people's time or money or just happiness. Like, I can't imagine being okay with doing those things to people, for hurting people, for getting people's hopes up for no reason. Like, I just don't understand how people can end up that way. And I just wonder, like, Trisha, like, let's say, who does she really like? What's that guy's name from America's Got Talent? Howard Stern. Let's say that Howard Stern messaged Trisha tonight and said, oh my God, Trisha, like, you're doing so well on YouTube. I remember when you tried out for America's Got Talent and da-da-da-da. And I think it'd be super cool if we did like a video together, or, you know, did something together. Like, what do you think? Do you want to do it? And Trisha would be like, holy shit, I love him. I want to meet him. I don't even care if we do a video together. I just want to go meet him. Like, he's so cool. Like, hell yeah, let's film a video together. Let's eat together, like she always says to everyone that she supposedly is going to collab with. And she goes to this hotel that he says that he's going to meet her at. And then all of a sudden, she's texting and texting and texting. And he just ignores her for like a week. Trisha's really sad. She doesn't know what she did wrong. She doesn't know why he did this to her. And finally, he texts her and he's like, oh yeah, sorry, I ended up getting busy. My bad. And then Trisha's just like, wow, like, what did I do wrong? Like, I don't understand. Like, you told me to go there. I, like, spent my day, like, traveling to this hotel to see you. Like, this was the plan. I could have filmed another video. I could have done this. I could have done that. Yeah, well, sorry, you know, I was dealing with my girlfriend. Couldn't come. Now, obviously, because Trisha is crazy and flakes and doesn't care about anyone else, she probably will be understanding, but at the same time, she's gonna be sad and devastated. And if he told her, oh my God, you're acting crazy, I can't believe you asked me why I didn't come, I can't believe you are upset or sad that I missed our scheduled collab. Like, why are you upset? You're crazy. You're a stalker fan. Like, what is wrong with you? Trisha, like, what is going on? Does that make any sense to you at all? It makes no sense. And honestly, if it was her, I wish. Now, this is kind of maybe not the nicest thing. Maybe no one should do this, but could you imagine if someone did an experiment where they said that they were going to do a collab with her, someone that she likes, and then they just didn't show up and like filmed her reaction? Could you imagine how upset she'd probably be? She'd be upset. And she can say that she wouldn't be, and that she'd be understanding, and that, you know, it's fine. It's not fine. If you're somebody who has no like respect for people's time and money, if you care that little about other people's emotions and livelihoods, there's something wrong with you. There is something not right. That is the worst kind of people, the people who just think that they're better than everyone else. Because let me tell you right now, there are so many celebrities, well-off people, well-off influencers who are they definitely have a lot of money, they have a lot of respect, they have a lot of everything, but they never lose the fact that their fans are what made them. Maybe not like obviously like a rich person, they made themselves, but like as far as celebrities and influencers, there are few and far between of people who know like how they got there, and they appreciate the people who got them there. They appreciate their fans when they like talk to them and stuff. They appreciate those people. They know that without them they're nothing. But Trisha doesn't care. She doesn't care about her fans. She doesn't care if we are upset or not at her, as long as she's getting views and doesn't have to quit YouTube. But even if she had to quit YouTube, she just would keep taking her clothes off on her Patreon. She doesn't need us. It's just so disrespectful and wrong, and I just don't understand. I just don't get it. And Vanessa, whatever you want to call her, she obviously isn't that upset about it now, but could you imagine being 18 and you're trying to like go big on YouTube and you're working your butt off and you're doing pretty well, and then you have someone huge who you really look up to say, hey, like let's do a video together, and then they're like, oh yeah, never mind. Like, what? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. I don't get the lack of respect and remorse. That's another thing. This is like the most important part, I think, because you could defend either side. You can defend Trisha. Mental illness sucks. People get depressed, and there's been times that I've made plans with people and had to cancel or flaked on them because I was in such a bad headspace and I literally could not fathom leaving my house. And it still happens to me to this day. But you apologize. How hard is it to send a text and just be like, listen, I'm really sorry. I'm going through so much right now. I'm really struggling. I can't do this right now. I can't. I'm sorry. Had she done that with Nick, first of all, he would have been upset, obviously. Or not upset, but disappointed because he was excited. But he would have been like, you know, I understand. Because Nick has his own issues too. You get it. If she had done that to Vanessa and said, hey, like, listen, going through something, or you know, I really just don't want to do this for whatever reason, okay, she would have gotten over it too. Obviously she'd be disappointed, but thank you for telling me. But to tell them you have to take your video down, I'm going to sue you, to Vanessa, to tell Nick to a camera, to his face, basically, I don't feel sorry for you at all. I don't think I did anything wrong. You're weird, you're creepy, you scared me. Does that make sense to anyone? How is that okay? How are people just letting it go and gonna move on and just keep being her fan? Why do people want to support and look up to and let these people be an influencer for you? Why? There's so many awesome people, like awesome smaller YouTubers, and I'm not talking about myself when I say things like this because I don't care. Like, obviously it'd be so cool if my channel blew up, but I don't care. All I want are people on the platform who are going to affect people in a good way. That's it. I don't care about me. I don't care who's watching me. Obviously I want to grow. I put videos out because I want my channel to grow. Totally. I do it all for, not all for views, but like everything I put out because I enjoy it. I think it could help someone possibly, unless it's like drama. And I know people want to see it and want to talk about it. How are we supporting people who do that, but on top of it have no good interest like at all? Like all they want is the negative parts. They want to involve themselves in the drama. They want to have mental breakdowns on the floor. But what positive are you doing? And why do we let these people keep doing negative? Because, okay, you don't have to be that positive. You don't have to be donating to charities. You don't have to be doing shit. I don't care. But why are you contributing to so much negativity on the platform? Why? I don't understand. Why are you so negative? Why? Why is she always so depressed and sad? And I get it, because people go through that. They do. And maybe she's always gone through it. But you need to learn that that's how you are as a person, and you don't deserve to treat other people badly. Alright, I'm done with my makeup. I forgot to add glitter to my lids, but that's fine. I don't need it today. I really appreciate you guys watching and being here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think down below. It's just very disappointing to me that we let these people be higher up in society. If you I don't know how else to say it. Like, we let these people be influencers. Why? Why do we let these people tell us anything or influence us in any way? They don't deserve it. I hope she can change and be different, but she's 31 years old and she's still behaving this way, and it's very disappointing and concerning. I don't know if it's drug use, and I mean that seriously because she's admitted that she's having a drug problem recently. I don't know what it is. Is it long term? Like, I don't know. I hope she can get help because honestly, she's very smart and she'd be a very great person, very positive, impactful person if she changed. And I hope she can. But if she can't, I will not be supporting her, and I'm not going to tell you guys what to think. But we all need to look at everyone we're supporting right now and really think about if they deserve our support. Do they deserve it? Because if they don't, we need to tell them bye. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I wonder if that's going to look crazy. Does that look crazy, y'all? My highlighter's in the other room. Oh, I don't know if that looks good, guys. But that's my favorite part of my makeup. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll have a food video up very soon. I'm filming it on Wednesday. Let me know what you want me to eat, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!